Okay, give me just a sec, because I didn't know you were going to be a vendor bot today, Zephyr.
I want you to know that I'm actually having an absolute blast. This is
Derailing the
like,
campaign is the best.
I like how Primus just sat down and goes, you know what, I really wasn't planning on this, but this is just absolutely going splendidly.
A murder turned into the most beneficial thing that's happened thus far.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to pick up right where we left off with Stratostorm getting a phone call from Nightbird. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Do you have the canisters?
We do.
All four?
Yes.
Oh boy, I wasn't expecting you to lie.
You could make me have a deception check and they can figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, you roll a deception check. You do that.
Oh my god, I'm dying already. We just started.
Do you have a 4? Yes. No hesitation.
That was a really smooth.
4.
Oh yeah, they don't believe you. They want to follow up and be like,
Are you sure about that?
Well, we have lockdown and we have a canister. That counts as 4.
That's what I assumed. Good, good. We'll pay you for lockdown, but we'll need 3 more canisters of Tox-En.
Why is everybody selling my canister?
It was never yours.
What is going on?
We had a battle with lockdown and we lost 3 of the canisters, and that place you should never go back there. Everybody's dead. So, where can we find the other 3?
First, you will need to acquire special canisters from one of the booths at the marketplace. Then, I hear there is a unique beast in this region that produces Tox-En naturally. Although it is dangerous.
Are we gonna get compensated for all this trouble?
Sure, I could pay you more shannings.
Sounds good. I spoke with my friend Eight Wheeler, and he told me that you can give me the information. I can give it to him.
Perfect. I will give you the information upon your return.
Okay. Once I get the canisters, where do we have to meet up?
We'll rendezvous at the ship port at the edge of the marketplace.
Sounds good. I'll be in contact.
She hangs up mid-sentence there.
I'll be in contact. So it looks like we are gonna have to get some canisters and go get some more Tox-En.
Are we getting rid of lockdown first?
We're gonna turn everything together. It's easier.
I mean, it just, my opinion here, we could just chop his head off.
I would also like my dagger from out of his body.
I mean, we
Can
would
we
be
use-
carrying
can we
around
use
a
that?
dangerous mercenary. He could wake up at any time.
Well, we're
He
meeting.
can't
We're
just
meeting
hit him on the head.
at the port, so we don't have to take him off the ship.
Okay. I mean,
Can I just use this dagger real quick? And
We'll get more money if he's alive, Zephyr.
that's a cool looking body, though.
Once we get the money, you
Oh,
can
those
do whatever you
spikes,
want.
man.
It's okay, bud.
I
We'll find
want
you a better
it.
body. No, we'll find you a better one.
Yeah, we'll get you a new one.
you have no idea where that body's been. You don't want that body.
I cannot be on it. I'll be honest with you. It probably wouldn't be the worst one I climbed into.
Oh.
Have you seen Swindle?
Oh, that's fair.
He's pretty ragged.
I'm not sure if lockdown's better or worse.
I am glad you explained yourself.
Do I see any stand that has some empty canisters for sale?
Yeah, so like towards the end of the marketplace, towards the jungle part, there is a market or a booth that seems to be selling jars, canisters, and other materials that would encase other objects.
So, real quick, was Strato's conversation like all of us could hear it, or just Strato could hear it?
If you were standing next to him, you could hear it. It was a hollow communication device, and it showed Nightbird in hollow form on the device, like a hologram.
I just opened it in the middle of the
I think
market.
we were all kind of close together.
Yes, we were all together.
Okay.
Yes, I believe so.
So that's our plan. Looks like we're heading the same way. Mantyx.
Yes, my source also told me of this beast in the jungle.
Sounds good. We'll have to go get some canisters then.
Yeah.
Spitfire, can I borrow some shit?
How much do you want?
I gotta go ask.
All right. All I got is cubes on me.
I'm just gonna make my way to the stand.
We'll need 5 canisters.
5. Okay. See if I can.
You make your way to the booth. Is everyone else following?
Yes.
Perfect. So, Strato, you're leading the pack, and you walk up to the booth, and it's one of those generic vendor bots.
Greetings.
Oh, it's one of those.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Maybe
Greetings.
Zephyr should stay back.
Greetings.
Greetings. I would like to
Greetings.
purchase 5 canisters. How much would it be for all 5?
What kind of canister are you looking for?
About this size, this tall, that can hold Tox-En, and I just put my hands and try to show the bot the dimensions of the canister.
Toxin canisters. Special material is required. Very spendy.
Of course it is.
How much are we talking about?
2 energon cubes apiece.
Oof.
Ooh.
I mean, I have the money for it, but wow.
Can I like pickpocket some of these canisters?
How
Or
much energon do you have, Spitfire?
can I try to steal some canisters?
You will have to roll with disadvantage because we are in a heavy marketplace.
Oh my gosh, Zephyr.
Get caught.
He's
I'm gonna do
actually
it.
doing it.
And you need to roll for each canister you try to grab.
Okay, no.
It's a sneak, right?
Yes.
Doing it.
Okay, well maybe.
No.
21. That's
Okay.
1.
Okay, you got one.
Oh
How
my
many more do
God.
we need?
We need 5.
Only 5.
5 total. Come on, dude.
I just want to turn to Spitfire and say, okay, how much do we have? How much can we?
24.
Oh my
That's
God.
2.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
So as you guys are talking to this vendor bot, Zephyr has snuck underneath the booth because it's like one of those tables that has like a cloth over it and has been
18,
stealing
that's 3.
canisters. Yeah, that's another one.
What I'm envisioning is just you see a little hand just come up and just go. Whoop, it takes a canister.
13?
And when the 13's not going to do it.
Oh.
Oh no.
So you were able to sneak 3 of them off, and what you did when you were snuck under there, you would grab one, run back, hand it to Mantyx, because Spitfire and Strato are talking, and you would run back under and grab another one. On the 4th one, however, the vendor bot noticed you and grabbed you by the hand and locked its claw onto your arm.
Great. I just got this image. If you know, like the kids at Walmart that hide in the clothing racks.
Yes.
I just feel like I'm like that kid that keeps bobbing in and out. Bobbing in and out.
Poking his head out.
Yeah, you just see a little hand come up, just grab it and just disappear.
Little one, stealing is a crime.
I wasn't stealing. I was just looking at this. It's really interesting. I'll put it back here. You can have it back. Sorry, I'll go about my business.
A crime nevertheless.
I do want to point out that your stalls are not very
I'm gonna hide them.
they
The ones that I have.
they're too tall for me, and you know you're not being accommodating to short bots, and I feel offended. And I just thought I should let you know that that's lawsuit worthy, according to the
Code.
the Cybertronian Disability Act, sir.
It will be 100 energon cubes for your releasal.
What?
Releasal.
I am alerting the authorities now.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa, wait, no.
Hold on, Spitfire. We need to finish our transaction. Pretend we don't know him. We can fix this later, but we need to
I
get
can
the
do that.
canisters.
Excuse me.
We can pretend we
what?
don't know you.
Wait.
No
What?
way.
I look at the vendor bot and say, "Does this happen frequently?
You owe me.
Yes.
Happens all the time."
I don't owe you anything.
Do you know this bot?
I do not know this bot.
Roll
Excuse me.
deception.
All of us?
That's whoever's lying to the vendor bot.
Am I far
Was,
enough away that I don't have to answer because they were the only two talking to him? I
I
have
will
the.
yeah.
canister.
You,
17.
yeah, you don't have to answer Mantyx.
Alright.
Yay!
Okay. Who else is rolling? Spitfire?
Oh, yes.
Please
Hopefully
screw up.
At least you just fixed this a little bit.
Please screw up.
What is
It's
the
sneak. You gotta use
Sneak. Use sneak, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's
Because you're
fine.
sneaking the truth away.
Okay, it's 11.
Oh god.
Hmm. The
My
Vendor
teeth are gritted.
is finding it a little hard to believe that Spitfire doesn't know it, but because you're an Autobot, it is going to let it slide.
Oh, really? An 11 works, but a 13 don't. Wow.
There's a big difference between lying and stealing a giant
They're both a
case.
sneak.
You can either pay 100 Energon cubes or go to the authorities. Your
Yeah,
choice.
you know what? I have just that, but the cubes are up on my ship. You want to come, like, walk with me up there while I get it?
The authorities it is.
Okay.
Ugh. Mamma mia.
I accept my fate. I'm not doing it.
what happened to what happens to the bots that are sent to the authorities? Where are they taken?
What happens?
They are
Please.
taking to the mountain where they will be judged.
Oh jeez.
Just okay. Well, I feel like here's the thing. Again,
buy-
I was just trying to analyze this container, and I have to really like jump up onto the shelf to like look at it, because there's no accommodations for a 6-foot bot such as myself. And
That is unfortunate for you.
Wow.
I'm suing you. I'm suing you. I'm suing you for wait. How many energon cubes do we need?
100.
100.
For your bail, anyway.
I'm suing you for 100 energon cubes for not being accommodated.
Anything you say will be used against you. I have been recording our entire conversation.
I hope you have.
Whoa.
Oh no.
He's recording you without your consent, Zephyr.
Are any of you by any chance a lawyer?
No.
No.
An Autobot does not equate lawyer, unfortunately.
Are any of you really good at arguing?
I mean, Mantyx is a Decepticon, but I don't think he's going to be
Any
able
of
to
you have
argue
money?
nonsense with like a half
I
sentient
mean,
life form.
I don't have anything money.
I have the money for it.
For the release.
Yeah.
No.
I'd rather go to prison.
We got this.
Well, now I have to release you.
He has to go all the way to a mountain.
Does this count as you buying me?
Oh.
Does it, please?
No.
Wait, can she buy him?
I will buy him off your
I mean,
hands, good sir.
technically, that's what would happen. It would be a transaction.
She's gonna
Oh,
own
no.
you, Zephyr.
Oh no.
Can we buy the canisters before we do anything
know what?
else, please?
Yeah.
We just need to get the canisters, and then we can figure out what
wait,
to do about
like,
Zephyr.
whisper,
Mr. Benderbot, can we continue our transaction? And then you
Greetings.
can. Yes, I would like 2 canisters. I don't have enough money for all 5.
That will be 2 Energon cubes per canister for a grand total of 4.
Okay, and I look at Spitfire. Would you give the energon cubes to the kind bot here?
Of course, my good sir. And I slide them over to him.
Thank you.
4 energon cubes, as you asked.
They turn around with their other arm, grab a canister, put it down, grab 2 of the cubes, grab another canister, put it down, grab 2 of the cubes.
Transaction complete.
Thank you. And I pick up the canister and I'm like, well, we're gonna head our way.
Well,
It's just
no, hold on now.
Mantyx is just watching this whole thing.
Hold on a
unfold,
second.
very amused.
You said, that one there, I point to Zephyr, is, 100 energon cubes, you said?
That is correct.
How did I become a piece of property? This is degrading.
Wow.
We're gonna put you on our mantle.
Aww. Sit you up on top.
The only way he'd ever be useful is as a decoration.
Well, that's not true. That's not true at all.
Oh my god.
I will, this is so stupid. I will,
Oh my gosh, Spitfire, we could save him later.
Okay,
Broken
what
like
if
a true
I wanna lean into Spitfire's audio receptors and say, okay, try to convince the bot that you would like to buy this little bot as a slave by paying off his
I hate you.
his crime, and we'll see if that works.
very unbecoming. Can I? think I also whispered, like, do you think I could get a deal? Like, do you think I can get it lower than 100?
Maybe he.
Why not just get a BOGO?
I'm pretty sure the the bot doesn't know how much of a
Zephyr's
worker
not
the
even
little bot
trying
is,
to
so
get
that,
away.
they don't know the skills of this little bot, so it might be cheaper.
Wait. Could you like try to convince like a buy one get one, like you buy me and then get a canister?
But we don't need any more.
Yeah, we got them already.
Unless we just like get an extra and sell it.
Oh,
I mean, it couldn't
I
hurt to
guess
get an
I'm
extra.
just. I guess I'm just not as worthy as I thought I was. Try to get me cheap.
I'm gonna try and get you cheap, but don't worry. Hold on. Miss Money is on her way. Excuse me, sir.
Greetings.
I would
Greetings.
greetings. I'd like to get that little bot off your hands, but since I am a humble Autobot, I would like to try and shall we say maybe.
Okay, so I have this ability called Shocking Hands. Is there a way I could like easily get behind the stall and sneak up on this like robot bot?
You have disadvantage on sneaking because this is a heavy trafficked area. All things are possible.
I mean, like if it's a heavy traffic area, people are just walking up and down the aisles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if I just was walking behind his stall and then just like reached in and zapped him?
Yeah.
Like,
You
there's
know,
people walking back and
nonchalantly
forth.
putting their hands on their neck
Yeah.
and shocking them.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
no,
doesn't
still
seem-
disadvantage.
It doesn't say where I have to touch him.
No, that's true, but still disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair.
I would like to see it happen. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
All right, I'm gonna. Well, I will keep distracting him with my talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass off the what is it, the canisters to Strato,
I
and
got
then
him.
I'm gonna walk away and then like walk behind. And at least I need to roll a sneak. You say?
Yeah,
Okay.
with
so
disadvantage. Unless you have an inspiration you would like to use.
do I have to say whether or not I use?
I'm
the
worth
inspiration
it.
first?
I promise you.
You can declare to use it after you roll if you want.
Can I like
Cool.
okay, before we do anything, can I just like use my grappling hook and try to like zip out of here?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
Wow.
What you get for stealing, bud?
That's 3.
I feel like what do you call the little tiny little things that steal everything in Star Wars?
Jawas?
The Jawas?
The Jawas?
The Jawas. I just feel like I'm a Jawa just sitting there being strung along.
Okay, I rolled an 18 and a 21.
Okay, that will do it. The 18 will do it.
Okay, so then I'm going to... So, Shocking Hands, you must first be within physical contact distance of the target. Then you must roll to hit, add your strength modifier. If you succeed, you may roll XD4, where X is your level for damage. The target must roll 1d20 Constitution. If they roll 12 or lower, their circuits freeze up, making them skip their next turn. Otherwise, they proceed as normal. Technically, I can do it 3 times and see if it works.
Oh my god.
3 times?
I'm
Oh
It
my
says I can
Three
use
times
it
a day.
because I'm not in combat,
Oh.
so I can use it 3 times a day.
Yep, this is true. But as soon as you use it, you'll start a combat.
That's fair. I mean, okay, let's see.
But
Okay,
you'll
so-
get the first use for free, so you don't have to roll initiative until then.
Okay, so how do I decide what my damage level is?
Shocking Hands?
Yeah.
X is your level for damage, so it would be 94.
Oh my god.
No, I also have shocking hands.
How am I the worst criminal here? You're literally murdering somebody.
Okay.
It's
Okay, so roll
incapacitating.
This is a
Big
murder.
difference. Big
Would this
difference.
be considered like a surprise attack? Like, could I get advantage
Yep.
on this attack? Okay.
Can you?
You best roll better than that for the
I
surprise roll.
best roll better than that.
Mr. Primus, can I
Can
just
Can I
turn?
use an inspiration die?
You may. What was it, Strato?
While this is happening, I just want to turn around and look at the other stands and give my back to the what's happening, so I can try to cover them as much as I can
Okay.
with my wings and everything.
Okay, 14. Does 14 hit?
For 14?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Go ahead and roll, I guess, Shocking Hands.
94.
Try this bot.
This is murder.
I don't. I didn't actually want. Do I have? Okay. I just want to fry his circuits. I don't want to kill him.
Well, we'll see how good that roll is. I mean, they're vendor bots. They're not supposed to have as much health.
They're just kind
Oh,
of supposed to stand around a little.
25.
Yeah. 25 damage.
I think he would just explode a little bit.
Target must then roll 1d20 plus Constitution.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
Okay.
They only have 5 health.
Oh no!
You have fried this little guy's brains right out. His single eyeball pops out of his brain,
Oh.
and like a puff of smoke goes up, and it just kind of goes zoom and slunks forward. Zephyr, however, the arm is still locked onto your hand.
Outstanding.
Cut it off.
I'm gonna be like,
That's
Are
your
you
new body.
Are you okay? Excuse me, Mr. Venderbot, are you okay?
Oh no! What happened?
You're tapping it, it just falls over.
Oh no! I don't think he's okay.
can I like
Zephyr.
Roll perceptions.
me?
Zephyr, take the body and become the new vendor bot so nobody notices.
Oh, outstanding. I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
Everyone roll perception for me.
Can I attach to the vendor bot?
As soon as you roll perception for me.
I got a 2.
I got a 4. Are you
plus
kidding me?
1.
You got a 10?
Wow, we all did awful.
Oh, we
Hold on. I got an advantage. 15.
Okay, Zephyr, you're the only one that notices this, but as soon as the vendor bot fell over, you notice that the authorities are on their way, as you can see them through the crowd making their way, and they don't look like someone to mess with.
Hey, we just committed a murder in front of police.
I'm gonna like dip out of the stall now.
Can
Goodbye,
I really want to do this. Can I please take the vendor bot's body?
You may.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it.
This is the
You can just say it was an
All right,
accident.
I wanna take the body and then I wanna stand in the stall.
So Primus,
Okay.
how long did it take us to derail this entire thing?
Too
22
long.
minutes.
Headmasters are the best. They could just pretend to be anybody.
So far, nothing has been going according to plan, which is fine. This is your guys' story. I'm just here to help puppeteer the people around you.
And they've become our puppets.
So, Zephyr, if you take over this body, you need to do voices in monotone, because that is all this circuit allows to happen.
Okay, I can do
It
that.
is a very simple bot. It has very limited movement. It stands on a single wheel, and it has 2 claw arms.
Does it do the robot when it moves too? Like
Yes. Yep.
Oh
They're
my
very
god.
basic. So,
let's
Mantyx,
do
you
it.
got out of the stall. You
Yeah, I'm
guys
gone.
are fake panicking that
I'm
something
just standing there
weird
holding
happened.
canisters.
The authorities have arrived, and they are very big. There's 2 of them. They look like Stratostorm, but bigger. They don't turn
big are
into
they?
jets. They're 29 feet,
Ooh,
That's how
wait.
tall Mantyx is.
so they're about Mantic size. And they're not Seeker class, although they do look like they could be a part of that, although they might be a little too beefy for what would be considered a Seeker. And they show up to the stall, and they approach Vendor Zephyr.
Wait, did he actually?
You rang?
Greetings,
Greetings. Where is the culprit?
culprit.
Yes.
Searching. No culprit in inventory.
Must be another malfunction. You, there. The blue one.
Yes.
Did you see a little culprit run by?
No, sir, I haven't. I was just chatting with this bot to buy some of these canisters here.
Interesting. And you, sir.
Me?
Yeah. Did
No,
you see a little culprit run by?
I have not. No, there's so many bots in this market. It's very hard to see anybody.
Both of you roll me a deception.
Of course, you asked me because I have negative.
Mantyx, you dipped out. How far out did you dip?
Oh god.
Well, if it took me well, I'm assuming like this was kind of a stealth job. So as soon as Mantyx said that, he probably would have left. So about how far could he have gotten?
Probably like 2 booths down.
2 booths down. Okay, yeah, 2 booths down. That's fair.
Okay.
I
And
got a
he's probably
5.
he's gonna continue walking. He's just kind of ignore all this that's happening, kind of browse the other stalls. You know, acting
Okay.
conspicuous.
Perfect. And then Spitfire, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Well, according to the recording that the vendor bot has sent us, both of you are at this booth while the culprit was in custody.
Again, there's so many bots in this market. It's very hard. We were here buying canisters. We got our canisters, and that's when you showed up.
What are you using these canisters for?
That's our business.
Oh god.
What brings you to this planet?
To the market, we came here to sell some stuff and buy some stuff.
I really I kind of just like want to whisper, and I hope they can get to the receptors. You should convince them to buy some stuff from me.
And you missed?
Yeah, we just came to buy some stuff, like this mug. And I hold up the mug that I bought with pride.
I see.
Yeah, as you can see, we're traveling merchants, and we just came here to trade and buy.
Well, if you see anything, alert us.
Will do. Do you have any description of the bot that's supposed to be in custody?
They appear to be a Decepticon. It's around 6 feet tall, according to the recording scale, and they are black.
Okay, we'll keep our optics peeled.
Enjoy your stay.
And they turn around and they walk off.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I really didn't get as much roleplay as I wanted.
Y'all, how the hell did we get away with that?
I really wanted more roleplay in that character.
You could keep being that character. Just follow us. Greetings. I'm surprised they didn't call out my mercenary badge when I said we're just traveling merchants.
Don't.
They're
Don't
gone. I'm just.
Give any
Don't jinx
ideas.
it. No.
Let's just leave.
I'm loving
Outta
this night so far. So, does Mantyx see that the authorities are gone now?
Yes.
Can I like search his inventory since he's dead now?
I guess.
Okay.
You don't have to roll anything because this is just blatantly obvious. They have 2 more Tox-En canisters. They have 4 bottles. They have 6 canisters that can hold Energon. And they have...
My money.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah!
They also have
Yeah!
your money.
Give
Which,
Wait, and how much
Uh,
other money do they have? We get the rest of their money too.
yeah, you sure do.
This was not
Yeah.
planned.
me.
But let me remind you all, that money is in my pocket right now.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Courtesy of me.
I'm still rich.
Alright, so they had, to reiterate, they have 2 Tox-En canisters, 4 bottles, that like normal size bottles, I guess. They don't have anything in them, and then 6 canisters that hold Energon, and then they have 6 Energon cubes, 257 Shanix, and 52 gold.
Oh,
You mean
heck
I
yeah.
have 6 Energon cubes, 257
It
Shanix,
doesn't
and
fit in your
52.
body, Zephyr.
It's in my pocket.
I mean, it's on his person, so
You don't
yeah.
have a pocket.
He is the pocket.
I am the pocket. I kind of want to take some of the canisters that can hold the Energon, and then let you
How
guys
much
take the
can we
Tox-En
carry?
cans.
Can we carry everything?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Okay, let's
As
just
long as
take everything.
yeah, okay.
We're traveling class merchants.
We're traveling
Right.
merchants, you know?
Why do I write anything?
Totally derailed.
That's alright, this is fun.
Second week in a row.
We kind of need to get going, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you know.
Wait, let's go.
that's-
Let's
I
go.
kind of like want to pretend that I'm closing down shop, like I know what I'm doing, and then just dip.
So you close down shop. What's next?
I robotically cart my butt to the ship.
Oh, right. Do we have to fly to the location, or can we, like, walk towards the creature?
You can walk.
Mantyx has
It's
coordinates.
in the jungle, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. But on our way out of the market, do they have, like, a scrap pile of different useless stuff? Like parts, kind of like little cables and stuff? No? Okay.
Not here, no. So what are we doing first? We're going to the jungle or we're going to the ship?
Well, we gotta go put all this stuff down, don't we? We all gotta go to the ship, right?
Yeah, we could do a quick pit stop.
Okay, so you guys all go to your ships. The Blue Jay's there and the Gray Raptor's there, and you may drop off your stuff. What all are you dropping off?
Everything but 5 Tox-En canisters.
Our
Yeah.
friend-
We haven't found out what my mug does, right?
Have not.
Okay,
Just press it.
gotta hold on to it then. Good.
I'm good. Dude.
Let's make sure lockdown is still secure.
I'm gonna keep a couple of Energon canisters.
Okay. And Spitfire, you said you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
And then Strata,
Yeah, I'm good too.
you're good? Okay.
Can we
And
check
then
on
you wanna
lockdown
do-
before we go?
Oh,
Yeah,
that is true.
Mantyx, you want to check on lockdown? You head
Mhm.
down there. It looks
my
like
dagger.
lockdown is still unconscious with a dagger
Ooh.
sticking out of their neck.
If
I
the
love
dagger
that.
is taken out, does it increase his chance of dying, or
Well, you can find out.
no? I'd rather not risk it until it's like at the very end.
I mean, but what if he wakes up and grabs the dagger? Now he has a weapon.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any combinations to get out, like the keys to get out of there, so he might have to dig himself out of the ship.
Well, are his
So yeah,
hands totally like encased in ice? Because I remember that's how we did it originally. Is he still
Yeah.
iced or no?
Yeah, they
Yep.
should still be covered in ice.
It's gonna be pretty hard to break out then. So I think we're okay.
Okay. Well, let's
All right.
roll.
You
Roll
guys
out.
head out into the jungle. And
Woohoo!
according to Mantyx's coordinates, it starts taking you deep into the jungle. There's still, if you look to your left, you can still see the mountainside, and there's some caves that way. And the further you go into this jungle, the more melted cyber organic trees you see, as if something acidic has melted them. You see a bunch of dead creatures, dead bots all over the place. Although the ones that you find are not melted, they seem to be wrapped in web.
Oh, that's not good.
Uncomfy.
And as you continue forward, you arrive to a clearing that looks like a bunch of trees have been melted down purposely, and there's a giant den. With every step you guys make, there seems to be a little sizzle on the ground.
I love that for us.
You see a bunch of small creatures around Zephyr's size. I use you for a lot of
Zephyr for
Dice
scale.
comparisons.
That's actually
Zephyr
my
for
secret
scale.
alt mode on the
For
scale.
Yeah, Zephyr for scale, which means they're about 6 feet long. Although you're in vendor bot mode, so you're about 12 feet tall now.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Just so you know,
You doubled in size.
these creatures, or cyber mechanical in nature, sorry, look like cobras, except they have thousands of tiny little centipede legs as well, and they have this green goo that's dripping from the mouth that seems to be melting with every drip on the ground, and they notice you.
What do they do when they
No.
notice us?
Roll initiative.
Oh no!
There are 8 of them.
8?
Mhm.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna roll 2 sets and have one set of 4 and another set of 4.
But I get advantage on initiative now, so ha!
Ooh.
Nice. I got an 8.
I got 10.
Oh, got a 4.
Okay, well I got a 6. I rolled 2 6s. That's dumb. I don't have any bonus to my initiative either.
So it looks like the first group of 4 is gonna go first, and it'll be Spitfire, Strato, Mantyx, Zephyr, and then the last group of 4. So I'm assuming Strato and Mantyx are leading the pack.
Yeah,
2 of
probably.
them are going to attack you, Mantyx. And I'm just gonna roll them at the same time.
You are the tank.
I am the tank. I have 80 health. Hopefully they don't do a ton of damage.
So one rolls a 12, one rolls a 6.
Oh, then neither hit. My AC is 13.
Okay. So they're
Ooh.
pretty small, and they jump towards you, and they miss. The next 2 are going to go after Strato.
Okay. Pretty sure they'll hit.
There was a 3 and an 8.
Nope, that doesn't hit.
Heck yeah.
Woo!
So you're stealth enough that you move slightly to the left, allowing you to dodge these creatures. And they're very liquid in motion as they're moving towards you. They're very flexible.
I love
This
that.
takes us to Spitfire's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna probably just take out my blaster and try to shoot hopefully something.
Okay.
16.
Yep, that'll hit.
Woo! For 8 in total.
8 in total. Okay. So that's not enough to kill one, but it does feel damage. And when you hit it, some of the green goop splashes off of it like it's blood, and it starts to melt the ground.
Oh,
Delicious.
I don't like that.
Delicious.
Tasty.
All right, with that, it's Strato's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna slash with my Omni Sabers. I'm just gonna take one of my wings out, and I'll try to slash at them.
Okay.
That's a 4.
That's not going to do it.
Okay.
And then Mantyx's turn.
So, quick question. The blood knuckles, are they like a gauntlet, or what are they?
So they're like brass knuckles,
Okay.
but they have... This is the one with Titan's blood on it, right?
Hmm.
So they have a weird purple hue infused into the brass where it makes contact with other enemies, as if it's been stained in Titan's blood.
Is the green goop on their bodies, or is it just dripping from their mouths?
seems to be dripping from their mouths, and then whenever something hits them and like breaks their first layer, some of it leaks out.
Would it be reasonable to assume those would corrode my blood knuckles?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm hitting that with my sword. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my Energon sword.
Okay.
So that's I'm gonna go for the one that hasn't been hit yet,
Okay.
if I can. The ones that are gonna go after Zephyr,
Okay.
or whichever group hasn't been hit yet. I don't really care. And so that's gonna be advantage because of battle strategist. An 18.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 13 damage.
13. And when the sword hits it, you kind of like cut off the tail end and it shrieks in pain. And as it shrieks in pain, not only does like green goop leak out and melt the ground, you guys hear a loud thud in the distance. Something from the cave.
Oh, that's not good.
And that takes us to Zephyr's turn.
I'm in danger.
Oh, also, guys, the one that I hit, you all have advantage to hit it now.
I'm gonna smack it. Let's see. I'm gonna smack it with nope. I'm gonna smack it with my hand. I'm
Okay.
gonna patty cake this thing.
Night.
Nope.
You get advantage.
You
I'm
get
not doing
advantage.
none.
You have
Oh, get
advantage.
advantage. Oh, here we go. Nope.
Yep, nope, that's not gonna do it for a 10.
Swing and a
And
miss.
after Zephyr, it is now Group B's turn, the next set of 4. So it's reason to believe that the first two are going to go after Zephyr, and the next two are going to go after Spitfire.
Joy.
Did I kill any of them with 13 damage?
You did not, although one
What?
did almost die from it.
Okay.
So does 19 hit you, Zephyr?
Are we asking rhetorical questions?
Absolutely. Okay.
No.
So it lunges at you with its mouth and it locks jaw with your Venderbot body. Roll
Oh,
me a
jeez.
d20 Constitution
That's not
and
good.
let me know if you get a 13 or less. But in the meantime, you're going to take
I got 4 on that cons.
Zephyr!
4. Okay, so you take 6 biting damage and then you're going to take an additional 4 acid damage.
Okay, does biting count as a melee damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take half of that, so 3, 7. Okay.
Okay. And then the next two are going to go after Spitfire.
Joy.
Does a 6 or a 13 hit you?
Nope.
All right, so
Sounded
you're
so
the
satisfying.
athletics as a scout, and you end up getting missed by the two attacking you, which then brings us to the top with Group A, the first 4, and 2 of them are going to go after you, Strato.
Okay.
7 or 12.
The 12 hits because it's the same amount that I have.
Okay, again, this one's going to jump and try to bite your arm. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution, but you're going to take 9 biting damage.
Constitution is 13.
Okay, so you will survive the acid damage and not take any of that, but you take 9 biting damage.
And ow.
And then the other 2 are going to go after you, Mantyx.
Okay.
So 10 or a 4 hit.
No. Nope.
Okay, again, you're dodging them. They seem to be not coordinated, as if they're fairly young in what they're doing.
Oh no.
Spitfire, it's your go.
Gonna try and
The one that I hit, you have advantage on.
cool. I want to smash it with my hammer.
Oh, nice.
Is
Oh,
it 20?
goodness. Yes, a 20 hits.
Okay.
Do you want to roll again to see if you get a natural 20?
Ooh, do it.
Splatters everywhere.
Yes. For ha-has. Why not? Oh, well,
Oh,
I got
so
an 18,
close.
so can't really
Alright.
get much closer.
Dirty 20. Let's see it.
Total of 6.
6. All right. And yeah, so you hit it for 6 and it almost looks like it's going to die. Like you hit it and you think it's dead. It then gets back up and like has trouble howling and screeching. It sounds like it's in a lot of pain.
Aw. Sorry,
And
bud.
again, when you hear it howling, you hear another loud thud coming from the cave not far from here.
All of us or just her?
Everyone.
Great.
With that, Strato's turn.
You still have advantage on the one I hit, Strato. It goes away after your turn.
Yeah, it's still standing. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit it with my Omni Saber since I have it out. I did wanna like open my shield, the Quake shield that I bought. I wanna have it
Okay.
out since I can have the shield in one hand and then have the sword in the other.
Perfect.
And then That's a 5. That doesn't hit, so I'm going to use my advantage. And that's a 6. So my...
Oh, himbo.
So you try to hack and slash this one creature who is just barely hanging on to a thread of life, and it maneuvers out of the way.
It's moving too fast, okay? It's not fair.
Wow.
Mantyx, it's your go.
Okay. I don't have much else I can use right now. I'm just gonna swing at it again with my H-sword. 19.
Yep, that hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. That will kill this creature. And as your sword comes down to slash it, it kind of slumps over and melts the ground. And the other 7 creatures all howl in unison.
Oh, Jesus!
And before Zephyr, your next turn, a massive version of this creature crawls out of the cave.
Oh, never saw that coming.
Uh-oh.
And it's about 50 feet tall when it fully comes out of this cave, and it looks down on you. And what seems like a disembodied voice can be heard echoing throughout this area.
There's enters my jungles.
Greetings.
Do any of us have any idea what this creature is?
You can roll a wisdom.
I'm doing it. I want to roll wisdom.
And as you guys are rolling wisdom, the other 7 creatures kind of like separate away from you and hide underneath the bigger one.
22.
Damn, Zephyr. He got a nat 20.
So smart.
I got a 10.
I got my thinking hat on.
I also got a 10.
I'm not even going to tell you what I got. It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Okay, so with that too,
It happened.
you don't know anything. But Zephyr, with that nat 20, having access to this vendor bot has lots of perks. You are able to inquire into this database, and this is definitely the creature that accretes Tox-En. The ones that you were fighting earlier are its brood, children, offspring.
Babies.
One of those. Yeah, little babies. They're not very well oriented and don't know how to control their toxin. So that's why it's like just fizzling out everywhere and there's a mess in the forest. This one, however, is obviously either its mother or its father, a parental unit of some kind. Highly dangerous, although according to the database, no one survived an encounter with one.
Joy.
Thus, it has no name.
So who wants to be the spokesperson for the group? It's not the Decepticon.
I think the vendor bot should go.
With like no charisma.
I would love to do this.
Yes, do it.
Try to sell it something.
Speech.
Speech.
Greetings.
Do you want?
Inquiring. Tox-En.
You've killed one of my offsprings.
Correction.
Why do you think you get to live to have my toxins?
Correction.
I mean, that was my bad. I'm sorry. I freaked out. They didn't have anything to do with that.
Correction. That one killed your offspring.
I'm sorry.
It turns to you and it gets up real close and personal, like uneasily quick.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. I panicked, and is there anything I can do to make it up to you? I'm sorry. I panicked.
Why, yes, there is.
Oh, please don't say die.
Scrap.
I'll offer you a deal.
Deal?
My sons and daughters have been starving for the last stellar cycle.
Okay.
If you can eliminate the Fate Lunar tribe who have been poaching on our territory on this side of the jungle, I may forgive your previous actions.
Okay. And what are you called?
My name is Storm Viper.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So how big is this tribe that has been hunting your territory?
There are 4 Fate Weavers.
4 weavers. And say if we were, what do you and your offspring eat? If we were to say bring you back these corpses, could we maybe get a little Tox-En for the extra trouble?
I could arrange something.
Okay.
Sauce.
You know what? We're just gonna give it a try.
Okay. We need, we're looking to gather 5 canisters this size of Tox-En, so let us know what is there that we can do for you so that you are willing to exchange the Tox-En for whatever you need.
I will fill 1 canister per Fate Weaver. The 5th will require different tasks.
And what would that be?
Remove the boulder that rests at the top of Talon Mountain's peak.
Okay. Any particular place you want to move to, or just off the top of the mountain?
Off the top of the mountains will be fine.
Okay. Cool. Yes, that. Let me confer with my group for just a moment, please, and I will let you know shortly. A moment. Hey guys.
Yes?
Did you guys hear all that?
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah?
I mean,
Indeed.
we don't have much reason to trust him, but anything that prolongs our death, I'm kind of down for. So,
I would like to ask Zephyr and see, could you access the memory banks of the vendor bot and tell us why there's a boulder on top of the mountain?
or what a Fate Weaver is? 'Cause
Inquiring.
That does not sound good.
Quartering. Corey will finish in 10 lunar cycles.
Oh my god.
Zephyr, you're being dramatic. Give us the answer.
Zephyr, if you want the answer, I'm gonna need you to roll a
Research
wisdom
check.
wisdom
A
for
wisdom?
each. Yeah, wisdom for each inquiry.
Oh gosh.
And
Okay.
then let me know, and I will text
mean-
it to you.
Okay,
Gosh.
hold on.
That's not bad.
Well, you guys need to know it's advantage for all of them, so it's twice as accessing.
What's the first result?
The first result was a 16, and the second result was a 17.
Okay, give me just a sec, because I didn't know you were gonna be a vendor bot today, Zephyr.
I want you to know that I'm actually having an absolute blast.
Derailing
just like-
the campaign is the best.
I like how Primus just sat down and goes, you know what? I really wasn't planning on this, but this is just absolutely going splendidly.
A murder turned into the most beneficial thing that's happened thus far.
Yep, especially the interactions like greetings.
The fight between Zephyr and the greetings bot is still my favorite.
I really wanted to see if I could sell something to the police. That would have made my night.
I mean, there's always when we get back, if we get back.
Okay, I have sent you the results.
Query complete.
Well, tell us already.
The rock has been placed on top of the mountain to trap a possible threat to the marketplace below.
We don't care about the
Fate
market.
Weavers are a tribe of Predacons who can turn into spiders and see one's fate.
Aww.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
I don't like
They
either
can
of those
also
things.
read memories and access things that have been locked away.
That sounds like some major PTSD flashbacks in the middle of combat.
Great.
Well, y'all, we can give it a try.
Query complete. Greetings.
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 Oh boy.
So, what's the verdict, guys?
I don't want to move the boulder.
I mean, the monster is probably what the boulder is keeping away.
Yes.
Storm Viper, I think you said his name was?
Yeah.
It's a really cool name. Hey, we need the Tox-En.
We do, but maybe there's another way.
You want to negotiate with the giant Viper that spits Tox-En?
Not
Greetings.
really, but
I mean, it'll probably kill us if we don't do this. I mean, we did kill one of its offspring.
we is a lot. I never hit one.
While they're talking, I kind of walk over to the Viper.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Greetings.
What do you want, you puny pests?
Proposition accepted.
What? Oh, what?
Oh, thanks, bud.
Zephyr!
Oh my god.
Are we really gonna doom a planet?
Perfect. You will find the Fate Weavers at the top of Talon's mountain.
Hold on. I'm not done. My companion over there, the one that killed your offspring, will move the boulder.
With help.
Excellent.
With help. I would like to phone a friend.
It's me, I'm the friend.
No, it's Strato because
For
he can
entertainment
fly.
purposes,
Jordan, you can
please
fly.
come watch.
No, I must stay here and protect my offspring from future invaders.
Processing.
Oh my god, Zephyr, you're killing me.
Conversation complete.
You're having too much fun over there.
I know, he really is.
I know.
Storm Viper and the rest of the little cobra centipede things scurry off into the cave.
Okay, so do we want to go after the Storm Vipers first or the Boulder? It's not Storm
The Fate
Vipers, Fate
Weavers?
Weavers.
I said we go for the Fate Weavers first.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
PTSD first and out of the
I
way.
vote the boulder.
Well, you've been outvoted, Zephyr.
What if the Fate Weavers can communicate and not are just like mindless creatures? What if they want to strike a deal?
Then we'll just have to listen to their deal.
If they can get us Tox-En, I'm more than happy to negotiate. If they can't get us Tox-En, stick with Storm Viper's deal.
Like being in the expanse all over. Too many factions. Do we know where the Fate Weavers live?
The Storm Viper told Vendor Zephyr that they are up the mountain, the same one with the rock.
Oh, okay.
Great.
I vote move boulder and smash Fate Weavers.
Oh, hey, that's a good idea.
You smash them, there's nothing left to eat.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Never mind.
Correction. Make Fate Weaver pancake.
No, Zephyr, we're just gonna go evaluate the situation before we make any rash decisions. Maybe hash decisions? Like they're gonna be hash browns? Any hash decisions?
On my Primus.
Processing.
No.
Okay, I guess we're gonna fly up the mountain
You're gonna fly up
with-
the
How
mountain?
many of us can fly?
too.
You and me, Strato?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
I can pick one up and you can pick the other. We could just fly up the mountain.
How loud is your alt mode? We don't want to alert them to our presence.
I want to alert the guard.
I'm assuming it's pretty loud.
What is your alt mode? I'm just gonna be nosy for a sec.
It's a Cybertronian spaceship. That's not like doesn't look like a jet or anything, but
That's
a little bit more sci-fi.
I love it. So we should probably go on foot, depending on how long it's gonna take us.
Yeah.
Question. Would you like to hear jokes along the way?
Oh,
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Spitfire, no. No.
Delete inquiry from track.
Querying. Joke number 1.
Oh god, let's just start walking. Try if it gets too bad, we'll take
Which
off.
transformer is always traveling?
Ooh.
Triptychon.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Alright, so you guys are traveling, and you're heading upside the mountain, and
Wait,
you're
wait.
beginning to see...
How many minutes do we go before he has to say another joke?
I'm gonna describe the scene, and then
Okay.
he can tell another one if he wishes.
He's on a stick with a wheel, right, for movement.
Yep.
So do I have
Yes.
to pick him up like a little stick so I can carry him up? Because I don't think he can climb the mountain.
You can. There is a path that go up the mountain.
Oh, okay, then I'll let him struggle.
He'll struggle up the stairs, which I do have planned. So heading up the mountainside, you begin to see more and more webs, larger and greater in size. As you get up closer to the top, these webs begin to get bigger. And Mantyx, walking near one of these webs and looking over at it, you begin to see what looks like a vision in the web, replaying the events of the following over and over again, the same events from your point of view of grabbing Aeromax's arm and attempting to save him. But then the
No.
portal shut it off, and it just replays over and over. And when you're looking at those web, you're just met with sadness. Spitfire.
That's really sad.
Joy.
I have one more joke. I
I'm
have one
gonna-
more.
You can get the joke after the Spitfire's one.
Okay.
Spitfire, The web near you shows an event you don't seem to remember. Events that take place on a planet you've never been to. And the point of view is that of much smaller, a younger bot, if you will, in a crowded place. And you see many cars zooming past on a track. And the images of cars running by are on loop. At this point, Zephyr may tell no joke. What's your feelings, Spitfire?
Confused, disoriented,
Song
unsure.
starts to play.
Inquiring. Joke
Everyone's
number
feeling sad.
2.
He's trying to tell a joke.
How do you prevent Decepticons from getting inside the Ark?
Ow.
Install a Grim lock. But
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
I like
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
That's a good
That's a
one.
Put me offline. Put me offline.
Speaking of Zephyr, walking past rolling past one of the webs around your height, you see the riot at Zephyr Industries and the attempted murder on your life. You hide in a way to escape death, but the image just skips, indicating a few days have passed, and it's you in your smaller form, your true form, if you will, returning to the company at the front desk. But no one believes who you are, and they repeatedly escort you out the building, and that's on repeat.
Wow.
Zephyr, any feelings?
inquiring, feeling anger and remorse.
And Strato, walking near the web nearest to you, you can see the events of Char, finding access in the rubble of a building, but that part's always been clear to you. It's the following bit that's been blurry when you always tried to remember these events. And it's at the moment where you lift Axis off the ground and you turn, and you see Crossboom. But unlike the other memories, it doesn't loop. This one just freeze frames on Crossboom and slowly moves forward. What's your feelings?
Anger and confusion.
And as you guys are continuing up the mountain, these webs they continue showing you the same thing, the ones that are nearest to you. And if you choose to look around, you can see the images of the webs of your companions, if you wish, showing the same things as I described earlier.
I would like to look around.
I'll look around.
Okay. Anyone
I'll
else?
do the same.
Mantyx is gonna look at his, and he's just gonna quietly whisper to himself,
I will not fail you, my friend.
and then he's gonna look around it like everyone else's.
Do we need to roll or is it just look around?
No, it's just look around.
No. Okay.
But I will need a perception roll for something else. So go ahead and roll
Now
that.
you tell me. I was writing it and I just deleted it. 'Cause you-
From all of us, or
Yes,
Natural 20. 21.
there it is.
Dang.
I got a 12.
I got a 7!
Oh no.
Error.
Zephyr, what'd you get?
12.
12? Okay, so which the natural 20 and the 12. Unfortunately, the 7 Mantyx do not see this.
Wow,
And-
really?
Yes. In common Cybertronian, written on the top of the web as you're getting closer, reads, looking to forget, to remember, to see your future. Follow the webs. What would you like to do?
I mean, I'm just gonna kind of keep walking because I don't see that.
Exactly.
And is anyone gonna point it out?
Are you all having hallucinations?
Seeing something.
Like in the webs, are you talking about, Strato? I'm definitely seeing something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see something.
Is it a memory of your past?
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
How about you, Spitfire?
As far as I can remember, mine's not a memory.
Inquiring.
What?
Not a memory.
Not a memory. Okay, well, there's a sign here informing us of can keep going and we can choose to forget, choose to see our future. I feel like the Fate Weavers are fortune tellers in a way. I don't know how we're
Interesting.
seeing this in the webs, but I don't remember an event that happened in mine. So I'm not sure if this is an illusion. Something's trying to confuse us, but we should be careful.
Agreed.
Agreed. Mine may be accurate, but I still think caution should be exercised.
Agreed.
As you guys continue, you come to a cave that has heavy heavy engraved with carvings of spiders and bots that appear to look like they transform into spiders.
You know
And
what? I'm
out-
about sick of caves.
it's Dungeons and Dragons, okay? And out of the shadow of the cave, you see a Predacon walking out, and they got 2 arms, and then they got 2 additional sets of arms coming out their back, much like a spider may be their alt
Whoa.
mode. And they have what looks like red flame mask, visor.
I have foreseen your presence. I am Madame Emberweb. Who would like to go first?
No, thank you, but no.
Yes, if you foresee us coming here, you must know why we're here, correct?
You've stricken a deal with the beast that calls himself Storm Viper,
He has something we need.
but he will not give willingly what you seek.
That's a shocker.
Sauce.
That's that's a possibility we accounted for.
Do you have a better deal?
You will not find answers you are looking for in retrieving the Tox-En.
Is it talking to me?
Talking to the whole group.
Oh.
Outstanding.
But I may offer my services for your trouble, since you are already here.
Have you been following us all this time?
No,
How do you know about what we're after?
I have seen you come here and ask me that very question. I am merely progressing this conversation.
Correction. You are stalling.
The only thing I would be guilty of is stalling my own life. I gain nothing else from telling falsehoods.
Indeed.
I mean, technically.
Are you sure you haven't had a conversation with previous bots looking for the same Tox-En that we are?
They've all met the same fate from Storm Viper. I am 3 sisters less because of it.
They do what he asks and he kills them instead of giving them the Tox-En?
Yes,
I figured as much. How many sisters do you have left?
it's mostly been myself the last few solar cycles.
Just yourself.
Oh.
Well, Storm Viper said there were 4 of you.
There were, for a time,
Now there are only 1.
just me.
Interesting.
I have nothing to hide.
Does Storm Viper need to be alive for us to harvest his Tox-En?
Not necessarily.
What say you to teaming up against him?
I do not participate in violence.
Idea. We roll the rock at the Viper.
One would have to get him out of the cave first. And we'd have to see if we could move the boulder first.
I've already had
vote
that idea,
Mantyx
Zephyr.
as bait.
Of course you do. Unfortunately for you, I'm a flyer and would need to help move the boulder.
Perfect.
So why
bait.
don't you be bait?
I don't want to.
Yeah, that checks out.
Ugh.
You are in an interesting group.
Tell me about it.
I can see your futures very clear to me.
That's boring.
Fair enough.
What's with the hallucinations on the webs along the way here?
Oh, when my sisters were with me, we created the webs of fate. When you walk past them, they either show you your past or your future to help guide you.
Oh.
Are they supposed to be painful? Not entirely sure how much that helps.
Only if it's a memory that you linger on.
I feel like
What if it's incorrect?
he's thinking to himself, well, duh, it just happened.
It's never incorrect.
I beg to differ.
Ooh.
Would you be interested in my services?
What kind of services do you provide, exactly? Other than fake lies.
I sense that you are in pain and distrust me. I can help you remember events that seem forgotten.
I'm sure I remember quite well what happened.
And what is that?
I thought you knew.
I do.
You do. I see.
It's like a weird battle of wits going
This is
on.
hilarious.
Fascinating.
Are these services, do I have to pay for them?
I'll make an exception.
Hmm.
You can have one of them for free, and the other one will cost you.
Them free and the other one will cost me. Okay. I'll take you on that offer. I'll prove your lies.
What would you like to know first?
Was my web vision or hallucination correct? Was Crossboom on that planet?
I will need you to sit down in this chair first.
Can I check the chair for traps?
You may.
I would like to check the chair for traps. I'm just gonna go take a peek at it.
Roll perception.
Thank you, Mantyx.
Welcome. Can't say if it's gonna do any good, but
I will need access to your brain module so I may get a better look into your memories.
14.
There are no traps. It's just a chair made out of stone with heavy spider engravings.
Seems like it's just a chair, Strato.
I'll allow
I mean,
you.
don't quote me on that, but
I'll give you permission.
So you sit down, and the rest of you, because he can't see this from his perspective, see tiny little needles poke from this spider's hand, and she plunges them into Strato's head.
whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing?
Do it again.
And as you guys are panicking over this, Strato, you're starting to see visions of the past. And she's going to talk over the scene as I'm describing the scene, so we'll just pretend both of these are happening.
Mm-hmm.
You're back on Char at the same exact event where you were picking up access from the rubble. And you hear a muffled voice, but then it slowly becomes clear. And you can hear Crossboom say,
What have you found, Captain?
and you turn around and you see Crossboom walking down the steps. And sort of like an out of body experience, the panel freezes and like you can see two of you, like you see your old self and the new self staring back at the memory. What is your reaction before I say what she's saying?
I'm speechless. I'm anger. I'm confused, and I scream out, "This is a lie! He was never there. Stop messing with my brain."
And as you're saying this internally in your vision out loud, Madame Ember says, and she's saying this out to the group, and you can kind of hear this echo into your vision.
It appears someone has tampered with your memory.
What?
I'm sure.
Are you certain that this is not the true one, the one that we are currently seeing? Has this memory ever been blurred to you in the past?
Yes.
Then thus, this is your true memory.
And she extracts her fingers from your head, and the needles shrink.
How would that be possible?
I'm assuming that I'm not the first one that has been in your mind.
I'd like to get up and backswing at the chair. Try to take a chunk out.
Okay, roll to hit the chair.
I'm angry.
Strato, are you alright?
What I saw is not real. She's messing with me.
Inquiring. He looks happy.
13 to
So
hit
you
the
don't
chair.
destroy the chair, but you do hit it, and it does like a few of the rocks of the stone crumble, but it still resembles a chair, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. You're messing. You've done something to.
I have not. I've only shown you your truth. And if showing you that will cost my life, then so be it. You will see no fight from me.
I'm not that person anymore, so I'm not gonna. I just walk out of the cave.
Are you still interested in your future?
Okay,
Can't.
bye.
How can I be sure you're not gonna change?
No one can see the future.
While this is true, one can make their assumptions based on knowledge of memories and their surroundings to determine certain outcomes. I made it this far.
That's a fair point.
Would
Accurate.
anyone else like to remember or have their future told?
I raise my hand.
I also raised my hand.
I know where I stand.
Well, that is just bland.
I want to be at the cave entrance, just looking towards like the horizon or wherever it's looking for, or just see if she's trying to give correct information or not. But
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
Dramatic pause into the distance.
trying to figure out
Serendipitous.
what I just saw.
Zephyr, you sit down, and the same thing occurs. Needles extract from her fingers, and they stab you into the head. And she says,
A Decepticon deserter. Oh, naughty, naughty. You must be careful.
Narc.
A deserter?
I hear Megatron doesn't take too kindly to those that stray from his path. Are you sure you wish to continue?
Processing. Continue.
all right, and you are taken aback in your mind to the very point where your attempted assassination took place.
Zephyr, you didn't tell me you were a deserter.
Processing.
I don't know if he can agree.
Shut up.
So, in your memories, this is taking place after the explosion, after people thought you were dead, and you enlist into the Decepticon infantry. And you believed it was mandatory based on, since no one else would believe you, that you were Zephyr. And thus, you joined the Decepticon cause. You were put in the front lines, although after seeing what happens on the front lines of, especially in Kaon, you didn't like what was going on. A lot of people were being killed, and people were being killed with research technology from your company. Thus, you decided to leave the Decepticons. Quietly leave. And your last mission was to be the one, way back in episode 1. The last mission and the first mission was 8-Wheeler, now known as Strato. She pulls the needles out.
Is that what you were after?
I suppose. I need to know if I'm on the list.
Ooh.
You most certainly are.
Ooh.
Oof.
Processing.
Spitfire, I presume. Would you like to remember?
Yes, please.
And Zephyr, your future, what your future holds, you can only find what you are looking for through teamwork.
Goodbye.
I see sorrow. For that, I am sorry.
Great.
Oh,
Spitfire, have a seat.
okay. Yes, ma'am.
Needles then again protrude out of the fingertips and lodge into your head. And you are thrown way back into the memory that you saw on the web. You're taken to a planet you do not remember, and you're looking down, just like in Stratos and all the other vision, out of body experience. You're seeing a younger version of yourself, a sparkling, if you would,
Ooh, pretty.
in less details than you are now. Very protoform in nature, but still blue, so you can definitely tell it's you. The shape is still there. And it looks like you are near a racetrack, and you're trying to remember, like, where is this? And because of Madame Ember, the word comes to you, Velocitron. And you're like, is this where I'm from? But just as that occurrence, that thought comes into your mind, an explosion happens right in front of your sparkling self near the racetracks. And what looks like fractal images move around, giving a sense of time moving forward. You reawaken your younger self on another planet, and the needles contract from your brain, and Madame Emberweb turns to you.
Does this help?
I think it just gave me more questions. But yeah.
I thought that might be the case. Are you interested in your future?
Yeah, I can't lie. I am.
I do see a grand future ahead of you. One with a large amount of responsibility and a huge loss. I do not envy you.
Oh,
That is all I can tell you.
great.
Mantyx, is there anything that you require from my services?
I'm not sure how much I believe what you're saying, but I guess I do have one question. Aramak, where is he?
You poor thing. He is one with the Allspark.
You lie. He went through a portal.
I see a future in which you get your revenge, but it comes at a cost.
Everything comes with a cost.
Inferno Flight, how is our latest crew member?
Why don't you ask him yourself, my lord?
Plague Wheeler, come online.
What is your command?
You are to hunt down the last of the Marauders and any bots affiliated with them. Bring me their sparks.
It will be done.